What's up, everybody? I'm Johnny Christ, and this is Drinks with Johnny. Thank you guys for tuning in to another week. Make sure you're subscribed, push that notification button, all those wonderful things you're not going to want to miss. We're always coming out with new content each and every week, and sometimes even on the weekdays. Today, I'm really excited. I'm joined by two of my very closest friends, my family. I've got Michelle Hayner and Val Sanders here today. You guys know them as the wives of my fellow bandmates, Brian and Matt. But we're here to talk a little bit about everything. And St. Owen, very cool, right? How are you guys doing today?
We're doing wonderful. Super excited to be here.
I know, you finally invited us on. It took long.
Yeah,
a long waiting list to get on. Get on that waiting list.
We've been talking about it
finally,
for a while.
Our number got pulled.
Well, to start it off, before we get into all the fun stuff, the questions and everything like that, I wanted to have a little icebreaker and play a little game I'm calling Who's the Better Team? And, so it's kind of like a spin-off of the Newlyweds game, where I'm going to have a question, you guys answer either yourself or your sister, which is who is what and everything like that. I've got some whiteboards and some markers down here for you.
Oh, this is serious.
Don't let your sister see your answer.
All right,
And when you guys are ready, we'll go ahead and start this off.
Okay. Can't wait.
Now, while they're getting set up, I'll let you know that Val is a badass, and she's drinking scotch before me. She's drinking some of the Lost Spirit stuff that I had from season 1. Is that season 1?
Smokiest shit I've ever had in my life. I was like, wait, am I this much of a badass?
And Michelle is starting off light with a little bit of Kim Crawford Sauvignon Blanc, but I'm sure that's not what's going to end.
You're making me sound like a pussy now.
And I've got Buddy Staffa from Seattle Brewing. So, yeah. And now we're ready to play the game. You guys ready?
All right, I think we know how trivia is going to go.
Yeah, we got trivia later too, so keep your wits sharp.
Oh no.
That's why we play trivia at the end.
Oh no. That's scary.
All right, so the first question is, between the two of you, who has a darker sense of humor?
Wait, so we're just supposed to write it down?
Yeah, just write it down. Write down who you,
I
either
can
yourself or your sister.
board, Mel.
Okay, I'm trying.
Okay.
Like number one and then answer.
Oh, just write it out and then you can wipe it off and then do it again. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why we use the whiteboards.
It's almost too easy.
Oh yeah, we should
can
have
write it big,
rewatched the Newlywed Game before
I
playing
know.
this. Like, so then we spin
Who's
it
ever
around.
watched the Newlywed Game? I only know
I
it
don't
from like comical references.
I only ever watched Family Feud.
That's a great one. So the question was, who has the darker sense of humor? Let's see your answers. We got a Val.
Oh!
Hey,
That's, where's my little, here. This is for
so
me.
far, yeah.
Thank you.
There's another one down there too if you want, Michelle.
I wasn't supposed to use my thumb? All right.
Okay.
Whichever you want to use.
All right, let's go.
There's a dirty joke there, but I won't say it.
You should. Since I have the dark sense of humor, I don't mind.
Which is the best show to binge watch in your opinion? Is it Friends, Seinfeld, or The Office? So this one's not really about, this one's not necessarily
Are we
the
just
same.
testing our twinness now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see if you guys come up with the same answer.
Okay. I can see your board.
3.
This
game is flawed, so.
This one's hard for me. I'm kind of torn.
It's not flawed. It's just
Okay.
gonna be a careful.
Well, I was
carefully
a little torn.
executed.
I just realized I'm probably in your shot when I'm like that. Oh well, we'll fix it later. No, you're good. You're good. I'll sit back.
Okay.
All right, so the question was, which is the best show to binge watch? Friends, Seinfeld, or The Office? What'd you guys come up with?
I went with The Office.
Seinfeld. Oh, they are
almost
different
said
people after all.
I started to write Seinfeld and then I erased it.
I would
and
hope
I
you
should
would
have
know that
known.
we're different by now.
I know. I'm here for the audience.
But I
know the answers to all this stuff. I'm just here for the audience.
she actually doesn't like any of this.
That makes sense, actually. I actually knew that. Sam came up with these questions.
But if any Seinfeld.
Ready for question 3?
Let's do it.
Which one of you is the biggest procrastinator? So you can write yourself or your sister's name down.
Oof, she's gonna be mad at me.
That's the point.
Oof. It's hard. Okay.
You guys got your answers?
Yeah. Oh. It's a hard one.
No, I don't have an answer.
It's a puzzler. Family's definitely not coming over till 10.
Ready.
Which one of you is the biggest procrastinator? What was your answers? Michelle? Oh, you guys both knew it.
Okay. Truth be told, I peeked. I saw her board.
Oh, cheater! Boo! Deduct 1 point from Val.
Okay, but
Okay, all right.
we're both like really working on our procrastination,
I
so I
think we're
think that was
equal.
why that was a hard one because
Okay.
we're both aware of it, and especially with business, like we're helping each other like be better about not procrastinating.
Yeah.
I would say more about like indecisiveness. That's what we're both have an issue with, and we're trying to like push through.
Okay.
So,
Well, I like that you both have a little
self-growth tidbit.
self-awareness, and that was good. That was good.
Self-awareness happening these days.
So number 4 is going to be, who would be the best Jeopardy contestant between the two of you?
Ooh.
I would be the host, obviously. I will fill in Trebek's shoes. God rest his soul.
You would kill it.
I don't know. I can't read that well.
That's your memory for unnecessary details.
Yes, things that no one needs to know for 1,000, Alex. So, who would be the best Jeopardy contestant? And your answers were? Oh, you both love
Because
each other.
we're both
We
bad.
both would suck. That's why.
Yep. So that's why I know.
Not going into the tournament
That's
of
why
champions. though?
I know trivia is going to be great
No.
later.
I can't remember anything.
Yeah.
It's like,
It won't be as hard as
names,
Jeopardy
titles.
because Sam wrote the question. So we
We're
all know
both-
he's not that smart.
We're
so
both going to be. We're
Brutal
both going to be bad.
Cheers. We lose.
number 5. This is a fun one. Who between the two of you would be the top chef? That's a good one.
Make the same sound.
That one's a good one because I know both of their cooking very well, and they're both phenomenal. This is gonna be a little tough.
very, very cute.
I will
Like, you
always
keep showing
remember
your board.
the first time I had the vodka sauce pasta in Oregon on Thanksgiving. That was amazing.
I know. You keep asking for that. I will make it for you again.
Well, we need to go back to the cabin.
Okay. No, this summer.
Let's do it. All right. So the question was, who between the two of you is the top chef? And
That's
they
just
say
us
each
trying to
other,
be
"Just
nice."
Oh, come on.
She's trying to be way too nice. She's way better than me. Like I'll chef it up a bit, but she's like phenomenal. That's
Okay, that
No
was another
niceties.
tricky question because we actually both cook a lot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like
Italian families,
Yeah.
I'm
It
very
is
Italian.
the Italian
in our blood,
My
so-
papa
You
taught
always,
me well.
you guys are both always cooking up a storm when we have get-togethers, which is always nice. Better than like we were talking, our families are going to come over here afterward. Just a little tidbit back behind the scenes there for you kids, and we're just going to be ordering pizza because I'm lazy.
It's so much easier.
yeah, you guys cook
Well,
all
that
the
we had a
time.
show to do,
And
so it's like I'm
lazy.
going to get behind the grill
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, you're a little busy.
You guys both, you and Lacey both cook all the time.
Yeah, I do the
I
more
see the
grilling.
menu on the board down
I
there.
know, we have a menu every week. Yeah.
That's
It lets me know
incredible.
what I'm gonna eat that night. It's kind of nice. Next question is, who owns more personal pairs of sunglasses? So obviously not your sunglasses in St. Owen. Which one of you has the most sunglasses?
Previously, we don't buy anything.
No, you don't buy.
Besides
You don't wear
St. Owen,
anything
no.
but St. Owen. Why would you?
Vintage, we buy vintage.
You don't want to wear anything but St. Owen. They feel much better. So the question was, who owns more personal pairs of sunglasses? And your answers were?
What?
Oh.
You for sure.
Oh, okay.
Where's so just try and picture your guys' closets because I know you guys both know each other's. We raid each other's closets all the time.
That's true.
She blew that one.
My pants.
It was her for
my
sure.
shoes. I got her those earrings. At least her top is original.
That's gotta be, so that's got to be like the nicest thing about being twins is you guys just have the same clothes like your entire lives, right?
It's,
Oh, yeah.
It's rad. Yeah.
We
definitely-
I mean, she gets a little annoyed because sometimes I just keep things.
Yeah, she takes them and she never returns them. I'm like, where did that shirt go? And then I see it like
She's the Rachel of the group.
2 years later, she's wearing it. Jeez. Anyway, we just shouldn't get into that. What's the next question?
This one is, what was the worst childhood chore in your house while growing up? The one that you guys and Chris didn't want to do. You'd fight over it, over this one chore of who had to do it that time.
I don't think I did a lot of chores.
Got out of it.
Growing up in the harbor, kids.
Harbor Spice.
Harbor Spice, for sure.
Jimmy's name for me.
Oh, Jimmy had the best name there. That was fantastic.
That and Little Buddha.
This
Little
is going to
Buddha.
be a
I'm
funny
looking
one.
right at your board.
Oh, this is going to be...
All right. Cool. The worst chore of the house is cleaning my room.
Oh, yeah.
That's the worst one, huh?
Yes. Mine, I don't know if you can see, but doggy poop.
Dog shit. We got dog shit. Yeah.
smells
That's
like it.
definitely one
I
of the worst
definitely
jobs.
did not pick up the dog shit.
Speaking of, you guys just got a dog.
Yeah.
I got to meet the dog. I saw pictures, but I have not met the dog yet.
Oh, I'll tell Matt to bring
Yeah.
the pup over. if
Bring
you
him
don't
over.
mind.
Let Peanut show him the ropes.
He's already tormenting Pinkley.
Oh, is
Yeah,
he?
I
love
think he
it.
needs some peanut action.
Well, I don't know.
Someone
Is
to put him into
Peanut-
place.
Peanut just, my dog Peanut is an asshole, basically, and
No.
fights other dogs all the time, and even though he's a 9-pound terrier.
I
he
think
only
he'd
9
get along with
pounds?
Georgie.
Yeah.
He's not as spicy as he used to be, is he?
No, not
Peanut
since the
smelled
German
out a little
Shepherd
bit.
next door took him down, and we had to take him to the hospital.
What? When did that happen?
Big ass, it was probably 6 months ago. Big German
Yeah.
Shepherd, like just Peanut was being a dick, so we just put him in his place, just bit him, and he was Peanut was such a bitch about it. He like got like a little puncture wound in his neck, but he was like, "Oh, I'm dying," and they could barely find it. And they're like, "What kind of dog did this?" And they're like, "I don't know, like 120 pound German Shepherd." They're like,
Poor
"Yeah, that was
Peanut.
just a warning."
Still, puncture wound to the throat.
I mean,
Poor little guy.
it's not like you hit the trachea.
You raise your dogs just like you raise Frankie. So
Throw some
true.
dirt on it. Let's go. Peanut small. I'm small. Frankie's gonna be small. It ain't time to bleed. Moving
But with
on.
the big bite.
What's next?
Who is the most approachable between the two of you? Now I know that answer. And the answers for most approachable are, yep, absolutely agree with the both of you. Val is definitely the more outgoing, approachable one.
All right, then. Darkest, what was it? I have the darkest.
Darkest sense of humor yet
But
still.
still
God, what does that say about me?
most vulgar, darkest sense of humor.
Oh
still
yeah,
approachable.
we're gonna get into some of that humor from the band days when it was always taken one step further by either you or me, pretty much every time.
Yeah, I don't know if we should unleash those secrets, but
The next question is a true or false question. In and Out is overrated. True or false?
this requires some big letters.
I'm seeing both of them go at it.
I mean, we know.
Absolutely
We
false.
know, we know.
We're from Huntington Beach, Southern California.
In
It is
and
not
out.
overrated, motherfuckers.
In and
Damn
out,
right.
through and through.
Yeah.
Don't come up here, Shake
Well,
Shack.
we had Trevor Wallace on. I listened to Trevor Wallace talk about how much he hated the cardboard fries, or maybe it wasn't Trevor Wallace. It was one of the other comedians that came on, and they were talking about it. And like, if you didn't grow up with those fries, I could kind of see
I
it.
had an issue with the fries for a little
So
while.
I'm not gonna lie, the fries are a little odd.
You gotta
Like,
have-
They're
gotta
just
get-
different.
you gotta
They're
use
an
them.
acquired
They
taste.
taste a little fishy,
Yeah.
like a little
But
weird.
once you get into it,
But
though,
do
like
you
once
guys ever get
acquire
them
that
well
taste-
done now? I
No.
started asking for them well done.
Oh,
That's the secret.
See, I just don't even judge by the fries. I'm talking about like the
burger.
burger.
The
you
10
know?
by 10s.
Yeah. Oh, I never got my tattoo.
You
Shit.
still got to get your 10 by 10 tattoo. So we had a thing
This is fun.
for all the audience at home. There was an ongoing challenge where you'd make a 10 by 10, and at In and Out you can secretly order however many patties or pieces of cheese you want in the sandwich. So you get 10 patties, 10 pieces of cheese in one sandwich. That's the challenge. If you can eat it all, you have to get the 10 by 10 tattoo. Val did this, and I believe you continue to eat afterward.
Yeah, because I was like, I've already consumed this much. I might as well go by 7-Eleven and have some donuts, a little chocolate milk. I don't know, like whatever. Might as well just pack it in.
Complete cheat day, right?
My theory is once you consume a certain amount of calories per a 24-hour period, it just stops counting. Your body stops counting.
It just goes right through you. It can't possibly absorb that.
Val's only talking about calories. Like she's forgotten that there's like a certain amount of stomach capacity involved here, right?
I can really consume anything.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, again, that's the Italian, right? Like that's got to be.
Yeah, I don't know.
She's the only.
But anyway, I'll get that tattoo one day.
Yeah, you got to get that tattoo. What's that?
She was the only girl of the group that did it. That's for sure.
Who did it? Okay, Jason,
Dan, Matt. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember if I finished or if I even bothered trying, but I never got the tattoo. I don't remember if I even bothered. I was like, this is silly.
It's not too late, Johnny.
Oh, it's never too late. I was just gaining the weight first, and then I'll.
Now
do
you're
the challenge.
prepped.
Now I'm prepped
You're
for
ready.
it. Yeah, I was gonna do a little man versus food. All right.
Next on Drinks with Johnny. Johnny
Just-
versus In and Out.
It'll end up just being like that viral video from like probably 15 years ago now of Hasselhoff getting in a fight with a cheeseburger on the floor. Remember that?
Yes, I do remember that.
I don't. On to the next question.
Okay. This is the final question for the segment. This is which of you would have the best chance winning the show Survivor? And who would have the best chance of winning in the game Survivor?
Damn.
Yes. I would have to
Not sounding very cool right now.
And that's how we play. Who's the better twin?
You have other wonderful attributes. You just didn't touch base on them.
I think the questions were just biased.
They were totally biased.
They were skewed.
Well, now that
They
we
were
got
skewed towards badassness. Badassery.
badassery. So yeah, now that we played that, we got the little icebreaker. But you need a refill over there, Michelle? Or you wanna-
Because I am also
Oh my
a
God.
badass.
I might not last the show if I keep up with this scotch, this pace.
That's a 54%er. So
Okay, well, I'm going to catch
that
up.
even
I'm going to catch
consumable?
up to Val. I'm going to catch up to Val right now.
and how are you gonna do that?
I brought you something.
Oh, you brought a gift too. I brought a gift.
Mine's not wrapped.
Oh, it's wrapped in brown paper.
Mine's straight out of the suitcase.
Oh, my favorite!
Oh,
Oh my God!
that's a good gift.
So this bottle of tequila has very many significant values to it. Where you guys got married, where Michelle and Synyster Gates, Brian, whatever, fuck you, got married May 7th. What year was that?
Yeah, I was going to be impressed if you remember.
What was it?
2010.
10? Yeah, okay. Wasn't sure because I knew it was shortly after Jimmy had passed.
Yeah.
I didn't remember how shortly after, which we'll get into that. But yeah, this bottle was the bottle that we were there for like a week with you guys. And we went tasting tequila, and this was like everyone's favorite bottle while we were down there.
You can only get it down there, and it's still the same little tequila shop, still there.
Yeah.
Still making those barrels, remember?
Yep, I had a barrel
You
sitting
can
up here
age
for a
it in
while.
those little barrels, yeah. Same,
That's so cool.
Same
Yeah.
thing. You can, and you literally can only get it down there.
And you know, if you put your face on a tequila, you know it's going to be the best, right? That's,
Don Malakias.
this is definitely a lot better than that. And don't forget trivia. The loser has to take a shot from the hat.
Oh, whoa! Watch that face. That's like not even anyone related to the family of the tequila. It's just a
definitely
random.
isn't.
They
Just
Google
some
it.
dude.
and
They're like,
they just
he looks like he could be on a bottle of tequila.
He looks cool.
You'll have to ask Brian. I think he got the story about it.
Oh,
I
did
think
he?
that might be like really a family member. But
Okay.
you'll have to ask him.
I'll ask him.
You're not going to make Val do one, are you?
Wait, I'm gonna mix scotch and tequila.
I mean, we just talked about how badass you were and all this badassery.
I know. But she doesn't
You don't
drink
know why
tequila.
Johnny did that because he knows I never deny a challenge. He fucking knew exactly how to get me.
But you know, this is sipping tequila.
well, we
Yeah, not today.
Crap.
It goes down so smooth, though. I mean,
that
we did
actually
find
really
out.
That's
Are
crazy.
you going to tell the
It's crazy
secret?
good. I am going to tell the secret. So we loved this so much. We put it in aging barrels and stuff, as we talked about. This specific tequila. Like, it's so smooth, so smooth. And someone was like, it's too smooth to be that high in alcohol content.
Yeah.
So we put it in a freezer, and it actually froze, which means it is not that high in alcohol content.
But what does it
Which
say?
works for me.
What is it? What does it say? It doesn't say it's that high. It says 38%. But I call
normal.
bullshit on that too. 38%
There's no way.
shouldn't freeze.
It just doesn't have that after. I don't know how to call it. It's just like this burn at the end.
No, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
When it's like a certain high percentage, it has this
But I'm
burn
not
at the
sad
end.
about that.
Oh, no, neither am I.
Like
I'm sure it's something a little bit more than sake.
You know?
A little bit more than sake. Who's badass now? Taking tequila shots a little bit more than sake. Oh,
So let's get into
back
a little
to the
bit.
Scotch. Back to my
back to the Scotch.
54%.
Thank you so much for bringing that. That's awesome. I know you guys just got
Of
back
course.
from Cabo. I'm really excited to have that up at the bar.
Yeah, they got their vaccine
Our
shots
pleasure.
and they went.
Yeah,
I mean, have
that's
we
what
not?
you do, right? Everyone's been
It's that
cooped up for a
everyone's
year.
doing. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
Everyone's doing it,
we
right?
ran out to Seattle for a week, you know.
Yeah.
So
We've
God.
all been very
Mexico will
cooped
let
up.
us in.
yeah, not exactly the same, but yeah, we just touched upon your wedding, Michelle, to Brian Synyster Gates, and obviously we've known each other for an extremely long time. Now I already know this story, but I'd like to hear in your own words, both of you, how you met your significant other, your husband, your worst half. How did you meet, and how did you meet Brian first? And then, why was he the one?
Oh, this is a long story. I'm gonna have to.
That's
do
what
the
we're here
short
for.
version. This is gonna be like a 4-hour podcast. You're gonna have
Wouldn't be the first time.
your work cut out for you editing this.
Cut and slice.
So I met Brian in middle school. He lived in a neighborhood next to us, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
We all lived in the nearby neighborhoods, and
Of Mesa View Middle School.
he wasn't really allowed to go out too much then. And then he moved away and then came back and joined the band. And so he was always obviously around after that, and we just became best friends. And one thing led to another. In other words, he was
He was persistent.
after me.
Let's just call it what it was. He was very persistent.
I mean, can we not
try not to throw him under the bus, but
we can't go through the story and not mention us all being in the van and
Yeah.
Brian on his sidekick. Is that what those were?
Yeah.
He's on his sidekick, texting like feverishly, like all the time. We're like, oh, he's texting Michelle.
Oh, he was always texting
It
Michelle.
was like so hilarious.
what was it called then? It wasn't texting though, because it was like messaging.
No, that was the-
you know.
yeah,
What,
oh, yeah, it was
What
the-
was it on the sidekick?
SMS text? I don't know. It
I
was
don't
messaging.
I still
It
had
wasn't
I still
iMessage,
had
though.
my
It was text
Nokia,
message, yeah.
my Nokia
Let's-
flip phone.
You and
Yeah.
Jimmy held on to those Nokia flip
Nokias
phones
for a
for
long
so
time.
long.
I guess
I'm
it was
always late to
text,
the
but
party.
the new thing was that it was like a full keypad. It like flipped up.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
that was
Because
it
of
was the
Sidekick.
first time that you'd
was
seen a
pretty
full
exciting.
Yeah, like-
a full
Yeah, so
keyboard.
we
Lit
took
up,
full
yeah.
advantage and just like messaged all day, every day. And we weren't even officially dating at the time, but we were just best friends, quote. And Val was all scared, like she didn't want us to date because she
Yeah,
thought
like-
that I would. Like,
Yeah,
He
you-
was
you
like
think
my-
what happens, your best friend and your sister.
He was like-
what happens if that goes
Yeah.
sour?
worried about
Totally.
me complicating things.
He was definitely. I mean, he was definitely one of my very best friends, and my sister doesn't have the best track record for being gentle with hearts, and so
Heartbreaker.
I mean, and so I was
I just
concerned.
continue to just sound like an awesome human
This is like
being.
the best. This is like the best version of Michelle. All their stories.
So I was definitely concerned for how this was going to play out, and it worked out for the better. I mean, better than I could ever imagine. It was just
Well,
it's incredible that we're all so close. And
Well, now
I can't.
you guys have joined from the. We were already family together as friends, growing. That we've been through. You guys even earlier, but over the last 20 years, basically that I've known you guys, we're all family now. But
Yeah.
you guys literally took two of the band members
Yeah,
and
I
made them
know.
all legit family.
Yeah, Brian and Matt are
And I know,
brother-in-laws. Like,
it's
how funny is
funny 'cause
that?
It's wild.
It trips people out. I know. Like,
Yeah.
I'll never forget. We get into the elevator in
Are you switching to wine?
Sydney
Yeah.
Oh, I'll take some of that.
Okay.
with
You want white
Trey
or
Cool.
I'll take white.
We get in the elevator in Sydney with Trey Cool because we're like all in the same hotel.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
we
was
were
that,
going
the
to that
Soundwave
bar,
or whatever?
right?
What's it? Yeah. We were going to the
Oh, we were
Melbourne.
not.
Oops, sorry.
Thank you.
Oh, what?
We were going
Was
to
it Melbourne? Oh, okay.
I think it was. Oh no, isn't that that
Why
bar?
did we all go to that?
I thought it was. Oh no, the pizza and beer bar that we went to
Yeah.
with Trey.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
That was Sydney, right?
That was. Sure.
It all
Anyway.
blends together.
One of those Australian countries.
Sorry,
So
Australia.
we get into the.
We love Australia, though.
We love it. Absolutely. But yeah, it's hard to remember all those things. They blur together.
We get in the elevator and he goes, "Oh yeah, you're the twin fucker."
I remember that.
And I was like, I mean,
He's
it's
not
funny.
wrong.
He's not wrong. But it like proved everything I thought, that like people are like, what? They find it's bizarre that, and I get it, that two band members are dating two twins, right?
Yeah.
Or not
Yeah.
at the time. I mean, originally was dating, obviously. No, we were married at the time, actually. But he later apologized, actually, for that. And actually
good.
now Val's good friends with them. Val and Matt hang out with them,
Yeah.
him and his wife all the time. So,
Yeah,
so no hard
I love
feelings.
Trey. I think
Trey's
he was
awesome.
just being funny.
He's being Trey. He's being Trey. I mean, Trey, that's Trey being Trey. He's a fucking
Actually,
drummer. That's what.
Next
that's what
time I
happens.
see him, I'm gonna make sure to tell
Yeah,
him.
you have to remind him about that.
I haven't told him.
I bet.
Sarah is gonna be like,
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess Brian must have not met him. Like, he was saying that, like, to Brian, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so, point being, I thought it was like, oh, okay, so everyone does, like, talk about the fact that, like, oh, Avenged Sevenfold is married to twins, you know?
oh yeah,
But
the first
thing, though,
assumptions are gnarly,
Yeah.
guaranteed.
Well, yeah, and then they don't know the backstory that we've actually known them for so long. Like,
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, you said middle
obviously,
school.
Brian's my fucking soulmate. Like, it's like we've been through everything together, and we started as best fucking friends. And like he just like kind of weasel his way and like.
I love that.
But I think that going back to the family part, like for us, yeah, it trips people out, but for us, it's just magical. Like
Yeah.
it is such a special thing to all be together and to like share all these things together, to get to tour together, to have our kids all
Our
out.
kids
and,
are
you
so
know,
close. Like we're all.
And,
It's really incredible.
like,
it's
blessing,
really
yeah.
special.
it's like I feel so blessed. I'm so thankful that like my soulmate happened to be in a band with my sister's soulmate. Like
Yeah.
that just is like a miracle. Like it just doesn't
Yeah, it
happen.
really doesn't
you
You
know?
guys all met at middle school, right? Like you also met Matt in.
I think
in middle
everybody
school.
knows
Okay.
Matt and Val's story, right?
Probably. I mean, so Matt, I don't know if I know the details. I'll get a little cheesy real quick.
Oh, this is what it's for.
So, like,
We
I
got,
remember
we got napkins down there too.
I
They,
remember-
they double as tears.
I'm not a crier.
Badassery returns.
When I switched to white wine, though, I think that this brought me down a notch.
Scotch, but it's kind of awesome to go from Scotch to white wine. I'm not gonna lie.
I needed. This feels like water after that.
I'm sure.
This is
Yeah.
hydrating me.
Yeah, it's cleansing the palate.
You're supposed to be drinking.
So the first time,
Yeah, if you-
Death,
that's
though,
water
actually.
if you need
it
some
would
water.
be smart to drink some water.
That's actually, yeah, I
I'll
told you guys
bust this.
before. That's
Okay.
Joe Manganiello is a ambassador to that. One of the guests
This
on the
is
show
genius.
from last year.
This reminds me of like
So it's-
tour
The branding
water,
is
you know?
genius.
The branding's genius, and it is like the tour water. Liquid Death.
Yeah, remember on
the
Warped
name
Tour?
behind. Yeah, remember when we take showers with it?
yeah.
Liquid Death. So it's like it's death to. You guys will appreciate this. I know you guys. Death to plastic, basically.
Oh,
Instead
good.
of using
Yeah.
plastic bottles, aluminum is a lot easier to be recycled. So
Yeah.
that's the idea.
That's good news to me.
Oh, I
do-
love
do.
that. I don't know if I watched the podcast. I don't know if
I don't
if
think
they
we talked about it on
that.
that. I don't think we talked about it with Joe
Oh,
at that
okay.
time. Yeah.
Because yeah, I think you guys talked about it briefly, but maybe not the story behind it. Because that's really
No,
cool.
I don't think we
I feel
talked
like
about
I
the
would
story
have
behind it.
remembered that. That's really cool.
Yeah, but that's true though. Like on Warped Tour, what Val was talking about was there was the monster waters.
Monster. Yeah.
They were
yeah.
cans like this, and they were waters, and sometimes you couldn't get to the showers, or the showers were crowded. Whatever. There's a multitude of reasons why, but you know, it's 100 degrees in Arizona and you're
You're
sweating
sweating
bullets
all day.
all day. You got to do something before you get in the van.
Yeah, there's
all-
there's no air conditioned bus.
Six,
And there's no air
seven
conditioned bus at this
people
time.
Yeah.
in the van after a long ass sweaty day. Like incredible what the smell can exude.
We'll come back to Matt in a second,
By
but
the way,
I want to dig into this a little
alcohol,
bit more because
too.
a lot of people who don't know, Val was actually our tour manager for several years, and not just in the van. She was also still our tour manager on our first couple of buses.